Once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. Okay. Uh, Last session we discussed about database. So we discussed about SQL architecture, how the select statement is performing, and we discussed about what is syntax checks, what is semantic test. Okay, and how the plan is preparing. Overview only, not that much deeper. And we discussed about page architecture, what is extents, and different types of pages, but we are having some pending in the different types of pages. Let's first talk on those pending concepts and then we'll go for the other concepts. Before I moving, do you have any questions on the stuff? Anyone?
Uh, Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Yesterday you told for the SGAM, so it's being used for the mixed extents. So what about the uniform extents? How it used to define the pages for the uniform extent?
Oh, see, basically, okay, in real world, okay, see, in the background, by default, SQL Server will create the mixed extents. Okay. By default, SQL Server will create the mixed extents, but we can also explicitly tell to SQL Server create the uniform extents. Okay, better avoid to create the mixed extent because all the 8 pages need to have single object data. It will give the better performance for us. We can tell. Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk on that part. Okay, in the upcoming sessions.
Okay.
So what yesterday we talked means out of page types we talk database, nothing but data. GAM is the allocation, page allocation. SGAM is the tracking the information. PFS space contains the page space information. DCM we not talked. Okay, DCM, IAM I will talk in the respective concepts. Let's first go into little concept. Okay, so for example, someone asked. So for example, I wanted to see Subbu this how the functionality is happening in the background. Okay, how the functionality is happening. Okay, so for example, take I'm just connecting to the SQL Server. Take any database. It can be any database level. Okay. Now, so first, okay, what is the first page in every database? What is the first page? PFS page, right? The first page in the database is a PFS page, page free space information. Okay, in the database, per database. So it's a database. Every database is having one PFS page. Now, I wanted to see, okay, basically these are undocumented commands, dbcc page, dbcc ind. These are undocumented commands, ind. You will get the page informations, but those are undocumented commands. In case if you really need, you will go and run these commands. Otherwise, mostly we will try to avoid these commands to run in real world. Now, but being we are in the learning phase, okay, being we are in the learning phase, I wanted to see, okay, so what is available in the page free space, PFS space. I wanted to see PFS space. Now, to see the page information inside the page, we are going to run DBCC page. Okay. If I wanted to read what data is available in the page, again I'm repeating, if I wanted to read what data is available in the page, I need to run DBCC page. DBCC page. If I run DBCC page, really if I get information, no, definitely you need to enable the trace file 3604. If I want to see the output, okay, I wanted to enable DBCC 3604. Going forward, you will get to know all this stuff, okay? As of now, no need to worry. Now here I am passing the database name. You can pass whatever the database name. This is the file ID. This is the page ID. This is the mode, okay? Mode. I am passing, as I told you last session, PFS page is the first page in the database. PFS page is the first page in the database. Now I am running DBCC database name and I am passing the PFS. I am reading the PFS page. Now when I execute this one, now you will get the complete information what is available in the PFS page. Okay, every page. Okay, first it will show you the file ID, page ID. file ID, page ID. File ID is nothing but your MDF file, NDF file, right? MDF file, NDF file. So this is your file ID. We'll talk more when once we complete the installation. Okay, no worries. Now
Okay.
every page will contain the buffer. That's a default behavior. So this is our buffer. Now, as I told you, remember every page is contain the header section. This is your page header. Okay, here there are many things, but this is our PFS page. Okay, our main important is M type. If M type equal to 11, that is our PFS page. If M type equal to 11, that is our PFS page. Here you will get the next page, previous place, slots. Okay. Here object type is nothing, sir, because it's a PFS page. There is no user created table information it will store. Okay, just scroll down, scroll down. Here you will see the GAM page. GAM page is your second page. File ID 2 is your GAM page. File ID 3 is the SGAM page. See, first page is your PFS page. Okay, GAM is the second page. SGAM is the third page. SGAM is the third page. Okay, and what about ML? Okay, minimally logged is nothing but DCM page. I told you, right? Okay, there is a remaining pages are also available. DCM. What is the DCM page? If I go here, sixth page is the DCM page. Now, what is a BCM? Okay, BCM is the where it is here, seventh page. So, but you can't see BCM. You will see the ML minimally logged. Either BCM or minimally logged, both are same one. So you will see the what is the order of your pages. So forget about database. Database contains data. Okay, we are not worrying about the data. We'll see what type of information I can see in the database in the upcoming sessions. Being you asked, okay, what I can get the information in the PFS page, what information I can see in the GAM page is GAM page. This is how you can see. Now see your page will your ID will start 0. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Every PFS page will track how many pages information means 8,807. 8,000 8,800 8,087 pages. It will track the information. It will track the information. Means okay, if this PFS page tracked 8,887 pages, what is the next PFS page? Means 8,807 plus 1, sir. Plus 1. Okay. Plus 1. So after 8,088 pages, again it will create one more PFS page. Again it will create one more PFS page. Again, after each 8,800 page information is locked here, it will create the one more PFS page internally. It will create one more PFS page internally. And it is tracking all the pages ID. These are all the pages ID. For example, now see how much percentage it is full. 95%, 100%, 80%, 100%, 50%. Okay. Now it is going to track the page full information as well. And this is our IAM page. And it is showing that it is as a mixed extent. Okay. It is as a mixed extent. So it will clearly logging information whether it is a mix, whether this page is part of mixed extent or uniform extent, and it is also how much space it is filled. It is tracking. That is the nature. We no need to do anything. That is internally the behavior. So every PFS page will track 8,087 pages information plus one 8,088 place 8,088 pages. After that only it will create one more PFS page. One more PFS page. Okay, Subbu, now I want to see, okay, for example, the last page, see, all it is showing mixed extent mix. Now I can also pass here 8,088 and I can run the query, same query. Okay, now it is also showing as a M type equal to 11. It is a PFS page only. Now internally mechanism, will I go and see all this stuff in real world? No, sir. My databases are terabytes. I don't have time to work on the performance tuning services, databases, all the stuff. Why? When I will go and look all this stuff? Not why. When? Got it, everyone? How to read the PFS space? Now see, this is your first page, 8088. Now scroll down, these many pages it is tracking. Now next 8000, you can plus add 8088 pages, plus add. You will get the PFS page information. Is it clear, everyone, how to read the PFS page? What information I can see here? No? Yes? Sorry.
No. Subbu, please retake again.
No, it's very simple. I am reading the PFS page. That's it. What is available in the PFS page? Okay. It will track the information of the 8087 pages. Each PFS page will track 8087 pages information. Internally, it is creating the pages, right? Whenever you are loading the data, inserts or when you are loading the data, SQL Server is allocating the pages, right? Data pages. These are all the data pages. Okay, internally the pages are creating. Now, what PFS page is tracking? PFS page is tracking the free space information of your data pages. That's what, right? We discussed yesterday. PFS page will track each database free space information. What was my first page? PFS page only. Every database contains the PFS page. That is our first page, and it is tracking the free space information. How I can see that information? By running DBCC page, and I'm by passing the file ID, page ID, mode, and those are undocumented commands. And I can see how much percentage is completed this page. Okay, it's IAM page or mixed extent. It will write everything here. See how much percentage is completed. If I simply go for 1 for better understanding, you will get complete information. Not allocated. Okay, not allocated. The pages are not allocated. Maybe in future when you do something, it will allocate. See, allocated. This page is allocated. How much percentage it's got full? This much. So somewhere it is tracking. That's what I want to show you, everyone. It is tracking about the data pages information, how much free space is allocated, whether it is a part of mixed extent. If it is not mixed extent, definitely it is a uniform extent, ma'am. You asked, right? If it is not a mixed extent, definitely that is a uniform extent only. You got it, ma'am? If it is not a part of mixed extent, that is a mixed uniform extent. That page is part of a uniform extent. So here we can track. Just don't think much. Okay, what and all I can see here. Okay, you can see much more. But what really we wanted to know is, okay, how to read the page. Okay, what sort of information, basic information I want. Because mostly you never open the PFS page, GAM page, SGAM page in real world. But you may get a chance to open the page. Database. Page is nothing but database. Because I wanted to see what sort of data is available in terms of when there is a corruption occurs. But PFS page, GAM page, mostly we won't open in real world. Beyond clear? No? Yes?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear.
Now, like same. So for example, next page is the GAM page. Okay. Now I wanted to open the GAM page. Just I need to change to 2. Okay. Run the same query. Now this is our GAM page. Every page contains the buffer information. Like same. Here also you will see the buffer. And here you will see the page header. Whenever you see the M type equal to 8, that is a GAM page. Okay. But page ID is a 2. Page 2. Okay, second page your GAM page. So as I told, as Microsoft is saying, second page is your GAM page. Okay, now if you scroll down, even GAM is also contains the header. And see, and the status, and you will see the GAM extents are allocated. Now here you will see 120 to 32,344. Currently, in this GAM page, 32,344 are allocated. If you scroll down, okay, like see, how you need to see means here to here, here to here, how many pages are allocating internally. So here to here value, here to here value. So whether it is allocated, it's this is not allocated. Here to here is allocated 48,536 to 56,608 is allocated. These are allocated and someone is using in the background. Okay, some other tables are using. Now this is not allocated. This ID is not allocated. So here this is allocated. So when you open the GAM page, what is allocated, what is not allocated, it is in the background. It is tracking the information. As I told you, 64,000 extents information will be locked in the GAM page. 64,000 extents information will be logged in the GAM page. These are the page IDs, okay, in the background. So when I see, that is how internally the data is logging. If you go to the, for example, if I go to the 3, is nothing but SGAM. Like saying if m time equal to 9, if m type equal to 9, those we are technically called as a SGAM. SGAM. Here also see, you will see the page ID, and you will see many things, but these are not matter for us because this is, we are not reading the database. When you start reading the database, that time these are very important. Now if you go here, okay, what are allocated? See here, when you go to the GAM, you are seeing massive information, but when you go for SGAM, you are seeing that, okay, little information, because what is the main purpose of SGAM? SGAM is going to track the information which are allocated, which are not allocated. So we need to turn it on the trace file whenever we need to troubleshoot down file analysis for database corruption. Uh, uh, as approved, no need to worry about all this stuff, Wilson. Okay, I will talk more on the advanced level. Okay, being you ask, right, how I can read the GAM page, SGAM page. I am just displaying for that one. Okay, this trace file we will use for many times. Okay, to get more information. See, for example, if I'm just running this one. Okay, see, I can copy this one, go to this query. If I'm running only this one, I can't see the output. Say I can't see the output. It will just display, okay, DBCC executed completely. If DBCC printed error message, contact your system administrator. Nothing, apart from nothing. I wanted to see the output. In case that one, I will enable this trace file 3604. Then only I will display the, it will display the output of the data whenever you run DBCC page. There is, I told you, right, there is one more DBCC IND, which will display the pages, which will display the pages of the table. If I wanted to see the table information, okay. So for example, let me create one table, sir, for your reference, okay. Uh, I need to create the table. Okay, let me do. Mhm. Let me create a database. Just very simple. Come on. Okay, done. Okay, done. I'm just doing the same thing. I will explain later on. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, and load some data. Load some. I just creating one database. I'm just loading the data. Now I wanted to see what data is available in that database. Okay. Now see. First, I will run DBCC IND. if I wanted to get the information about the table, okay, when I run dbcc ind, I will get within this, this is our database name, this is our table name. Okay, why I am passing 0 is a heap table. Okay, no worries, first time we are listening, okay. I will talk this concept in the indexes. Now I can see these are all the page file group IDs, okay, page IDs. So these many pages has been created for this table. Okay, currently this table contains only 1000 records. Select. Okay, this table contains only 1000 records. Select star from table. If I run this query, this table contains only 1000 records. For 1000 records, how many pages it created? Almost 1000, not one pages is created. What is that one means? Is nothing but IAM page, index allocation map. I told you, right? There will be one more page called IAM page, index allocation map. So there is one IAM page is created. That's the reason you are seeing 1001. Basically, each record is fit into one page. Here, in this scenario, each record is fitted into one page. That's the reason you are seeing the 1000 pages. 344, 345. These are all the pages. And this is our IAM page. IAM page is tracking all the pages information. See, this is our IAM page ID 333, which is tracking all the, these are all the data pages. Every database information is logging into the IAM page. This your IAM page is tracking all the database information. Information, sir, not space information like a PFS page. Okay, now I wanted to see what is available in this page. If I wanted to see, I will just pass the database file ID. This is our database file ID. If I run this query, I can see same information. See, here also you will see the buffer. Okay, here also you will see the buffer. Each page will contains the buffer information, and next you will see the page header. In the page header, now this is very interesting. Here you will see the object ID. This is very important. Okay, object ID. Object ID, by using object ID, you can easily track which table data is stored in this page. Which table data is stored in this page. Now here you will see the object ID. Okay, and now you will see the slot. Slot is nothing but how many records are available in this page. Only one page. How much is allocated free space? How much is allocated? What is your next page, previous page? All that information. If you scroll down, there will be memory dump will be created. Okay, there will be memory dump will be created. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Now here you will see the data in the column 1. This table contains 4 columns. Column 1 contain 1. Column 2 contain big data, 7,000 characters. 7,000 characters, big data. Column 3 contains A. Column 4 contains 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 4, 7. Can I read the data in the page? Yes, I can read the data. How you can read the data? By using dbcc ind, by using dbcc page, by enabling testfile 3604, I can read the pages. I can read the data which is available in the page. But dbcc ind, dbcc page are the undocumented commands. Okay, we should not run this one in real world unless there is really needed for you. Basically, we never go and run these commands in real world. Is there any harm, Subbu? Those are undocumented commands. Means nothing, sir. But those are undocumented commands. See, when you go to the Google, if you go to the Google, if you search for DBCC page, simply DBCC page, you won't get the direct to MSDN block. See, there is no Microsoft block. This is community block. You will see in the community block, but you can't see. Like for example, DBCC, SQL, or okay, if I'm just searching for this one, definitely I will get the Microsoft block, len.microsoft.com. But when you search for DBCC page, you can't find len.microsoft.com. Those are undocumented commands. Okay, how I can read the GAM page, how I can read the SGAM page, how I can read the PFS page, how I can read the database using DBCC page, using DBCC IND, using trace on 3604. Is it clear, everyone? No. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I will talk this one. Okay, no worries about this table, about this in the indexes. Very deeper. Okay, no worries. But how you will, what is the first page? PFS page. What is the next page? GAM page. What is the next SGAM page? Okay, sixth page is middle 4-5 pages are unused pages. Okay, undefined pages. And next is a DCM page. Next is our BCM page. Okay, 10th page is our 10th page is our IAM page. 9th page is our database. Okay, when was our database is a 9th page. 9th page, yeah, no, 8th page I think. uh, 9th page is our boot page. Okay, so BCM, DCM, IAM, we are very important. I am not talking here. I will talk in the respective concept when we are discussing backups. I will talk this one, very important concept. When I am talking recovery model, I will talk this one. This is very important. When I am talking indexes, I will talk this one. This is very important. So these two in real world, maybe you may get a chance to open. Okay, open, but rest of the things we won't, sir. In real world, I never open the page in the real world until unless we don't know what is the scenario also, but mostly we won't open the pages in real world. Now, there is one page called boot page. Any questions up to this one, sir? Forget about these three. No worries. I will talk in the respective concept because being we are most of the people are new to the technology. I don't want to oversearch them here. These pages I will talk in the respective concept when we are discussing backups, recovery models, indexes. So very important question is GAM page is GAM. Very, very important. Again, I'm repeating, very, very important question. DCM page is also very important question. BCM page is also very important question. No one ask rest of the questions, okay? But these 4 pages are very important as part of interview question. It extends is also very important question. Page architecture is also very important question. So very heavy weightage questions are here only. Even you are having a number of experience, okay, definitely we may ask this question because this is a base concept, core concept of SQL, how data is storing in the SQL Server. Now, next, boot page. Okay, this is our 9th page. Okay, this is our 9th page. And every database, we have only one page. Every database, one boot page will be created. For every database, one boot page will be created. Okay, that boot page is stored in the the MDF file. What is the difference between MDF file? Super MDF file means I told you, right? Okay, boot page, very important. So boot page basically, okay, every database you will get the one boot page. That boot page is tracking metadata related to your database. Metadata related to your database. Again, a boot page is tracking metadata related to your database. What is metadata, Subba? I'm not understanding. What is metadata? So, for example, okay, there is a command called dpcc dpinfo, and you are passing the database name with the table result set. When you run this command, okay, you are getting metadata. This is the boot page, sir. I'm reading a boot page only. Okay, these are all the metadata. What do you mean by metadata? When was your last, what is your database version? When was database creation, backup LSN, okay, status, uh, and last checkpoint is triggered, lazy writer is triggered, okay, and when was the last log backup happened, LSN number. It is tracking much more information here. Will I run this command in frequently in real world? Only for one purpose, sir. I will run this one is, okay, this one. DBCC last known good. This is powerful option. Okay, there is a concept, okay, called DBCC check DB. Okay, there is a concept called DBCC check DB, which will check the consistency of your database, means which will check the health of your database. Now I wanted to know when was last good run happened. Okay, good run happened. How I can get this information? So Gumis, if I run DBCC info, then I can get when was my last DBCC good run happened. Now I can get this information. Okay, this is our boot page. How I can read the boot page means don't use like this, sir. Okay, I don't want to read like this boot page, but I wanted to read the boot page in the form of DBCC info, DB info, not DB info. Very important. I will talk in the advanced level also this concept. Boot page will, every database will contain the boot page. What is the purpose of the boot page? Boot page is tracking metadata related to your database. What do you mean by metadata, Subbu? Your database version, database creation, last backup happened, okay, last LSN number, okay, last DBCC good run, like that. Much more information it is tracking in the background. DBCC DB info will display the boot page only. When you run that one, it is reading the boot page and giving the information for us. And which is very important. Whether you will remember rest of the things or not, I am not bothering. But what is the most important you need to remember? Very important, sir, in terms of technical, this one. Okay, DBCC, last known good. Very, very important parameter. I will talk more when we are discussing corruptions. Okay, I'm not sure how many people knows the people who are already working. How I can check the last good DBCC check DB. How I can check means when I run DB info, I can get last known good backup, good DBCC check run. This is the one parameter. As it is displaying 1900-0101 because till now I haven't run DBCC check DB on this database. We haven't run any DBCC corruption. DBCC check DB in this database. That's the reason it is showing the default value. When you run, it will display when was the last DBCC good run happened, check DB happened. This is most powerful parameter you need to remember, sir. One of the most important point. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes? Got you? How to read all the pages and there are other pages also. Text page, image pages. Okay, if I see, when you go to the bank, you wanted to open an account, they will ask you your photo, they will ask you your ID proof. Okay? No, means they are storing somewhere, right? They are storing your photo, they are storing your ID proof, everything they are storing, sir. Like same, SQL will also store the text kind of information. SQL will also store the image kind of information. Okay, so it will store the text image like LOB. Okay, like in terms of LOB data type. Okay, there is a data type called LOB. Means whenever you are creating a table, create table, employee ID, integer, employee name. Okay, for example, varchar. Okay, employee salary. Okay, integer like employee image, LOB. So they will declare LOB data type, large object binary, large object binary. This is one data type, LOB data type. So when you are declaring LOB data type means you are going to store the images or you are going to store the text documents, you are going to store documents kind of stuff. Okay, then internally how that data is storing Subbu means in the form of text page, in the form of image pages. So totally 10 pages are available in SQL Server, which is doing their respective jobs. That's about storage, or how internally SQL is storing our data. Any questions on that part? Very important is boot page. Okay. Very important is GAM page, SGAM page, DCM page, BCM page. These 5 pages are very important. Extents are very important, and page architecture is very important. Any questions? Good, no good, not good. Everyone, no, yes. Silence doesn't make any nothing, sir. You need to raise your voice, understanding, not understand.
It's fine, sir.
Yeah, fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Test everyone? No? Yes?
Well,
Well said.
Subu, if you say you explain it again in the advanced level, then I think it's good because for now I don't really understand deep what you are saying. But if you say you take it to the advanced stage again, then I think that's better.
Okay, see, 1 second. What do you not understand, sir? What I can discuss in advanced level, okay? I will talk in advanced level. What you can't understand here?
Now,
What concept you are not understanding?
no, I understand most of the theory. The part I don't understand is the DVCC trace, the DVCC, DB, page info, and those things. I'm just
No.
lost there.
I will talk more in the advanced level, all these concepts, okay? No worries.
Okay.
I will talk all this in the advanced level. When we
Okay.
when we are discussing, okay, respect to concept, I will talk that concept there. So because again, Brian, what I wanted to convey is, will I run this commands means no, okay? But as a DB, we must and should know.
Okay.
My intention is you must and should know, okay?
Okay.
That's what my why I am running all these commands I wanted to display is you need to know, okay, how to read the page, okay? All the stuff. I will talk in the respective concept, okay, about the DCM page, about the BCM page, about the IM page, about DB info, okay. Whenever I'm discussing corruptions, especially corruptions, that time I will run DBCC command, okay, DBCC check DB, and I will run DB info. I am displaying here, okay, to see, okay, how to open that boot page. What is a boot page? It contains metadata, but you don't know what is that metadata, correct? Yes or no? How I can see the boot page metadata? By using DBCC DB info.
Okay.
That's it. If you know this one, you are good. Later on, I will talk in the respective concept. I hope you are understanding what I wanted to convey to everyone, sir. I am just giving an idea here. I am not explaining in depth because I don't want to overload you in the starting phase itself. Being you be stable in the SQL, okay, I am learning SQL, these are all the concepts are available in SQL, then I will go a little deeper in each and every concepts. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. This is about the storage part. Okay. So we discuss about basic SQL Server architecture, and we discuss about the storage, how internally data is storing. Now our main focus is core concepts. Our main focus is core concepts. What are the core concepts, Subbu? Okay. I want to know what are the core concepts. Means, okay, let's delete this. Now, okay, let's understand. So let me open, got it. Now, what we are going, all are very, very important. Okay, theoretical is very important. Theoretical part is very important. Please stop me in case if you're not understanding. Very, very important concept. What we are going to discuss is now, okay, clean page, okay, dirty page, checkpoint, lazy, lazy writer, eager writer, uh, asset properties. So what we are going to discuss next is, these are all the concepts are very, very important. Okay, so we are focusing on, just now we just discussed about the how page architecture, what is extents, how many types of pages in SQL Server. Now our main focus is dirty page, wall, okay, clean page. All these concepts are very important. So let's write asset properties and eager writer, and finally wall. So these are all These are all total overall 7 concepts are available. Okay, before we can go to the installation. Okay, before I go to the installation, these are all the 7 different concepts are available. As a DBA, we must and should know about all these concepts. As a DBA, we must and should know all these concepts like clean page, dirty page, checkpoint, lazy writer, asset properties, eager writer, wall concept. Okay, wall is nothing but a write ahead logging. Write ahead logging. So these are all 7 concepts are important. In terms of interview point of view, dirty page is very important, checkpoint is very important, lazy writer is very important, asset properties is very important. Rare to rare case they may ask an eager writer, rare to rare they may ask wall concept, but mostly your questions will fall under this 4 only. In terms of interview. In terms of interview, dirty page, checkpoint, lazy writer, asset properties. But all these concepts are very, very important. So now let's start this whole concept. Today and tomorrow I will take this concepts to complete the core concept. Okay. Then we'll go for installation, all the stuff. Now let's understand. Okay. Meanwhile, I need to draw something. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, just raise your questions. Okay. Yeah, you can ask any questions. Okay, meanwhile. So no questions to anyone. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. We are good. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go to one by one concept. Okay. What is a clean page? What is a dirty page? What is checkpoint? What is lazy writer? What is wall? What is eager writer? What is asset properties? We'll talk more on this all these concepts. Okay. Now, so this is our database as you already know. Okay. When you create any database, you will get MDF, LDF, or you will also create the NDF files. So it can be MDF, it can be NDF. This is our data files where your data is storing. This is our LDF file where my log is changing. Okay, and you know that there is a RAM concept. Okay, and in the architecture itself, there is a data cache, plan cache, and there are log cache. Multiple caches are available. Just for our reference purpose, I just created plan cache, log cache as well. But our main focus will be data cache. Our main focus will be data cache. I'm just recapping, okay? I just wanted to recap. So for example, if a user wants to read the data, user wants to read the data, what will happen? Whenever user wants to read the data, first it will come through to the relational engine. Relational engine will check the syntax checks, it will check the semantic checks, and it will try to see whether plan is available for this select statement or not. In case plan is available, it will use the same plan. If not, it will create the new plan and store in the plan cache, and it will go to the executor. That's what we discussed, right? And now there is no data for this select statement because you are triggering first time. You are triggering first time. There is no data in the data cache. Now what it will do? It will go to the access method. Access method will send request to the buffer. Buffer will contain the buffer pools. Buffer pool contain the data cache. That is what we discussed. Now currently, I wanted to read the data of employee from employee table. Now currently there are no pages in the buffer. Now what it will do? SQL Server will go to the MDF, will go to the NDF and read the data, get the data here. Now what it will do? It will try to go and read the data. Assume this is your data pages, right? Uh, it's very big. Let me use this one. Okay, for example, let's make it nice. Okay. Assume this is one page. I don't want to do this. Yeah, I got it. Wait. This is the page. Okay. Now what it will do? It will try to copy the data from MDF or NDF to the cache and it will place it. Okay. It will place in the buffer and same information it will send to the user. Up to this, everyone clear, sir? When you perform the select statement, what exactly it is doing? Okay. It will try to go to the data cache, verify anything is available in the data cache or not. In case if nothing is available, it will go to the MDF file or NDF file, get the data, place one copy here, and sends the data to the user. Okay, the pages are still in the buffer only, right? Some pages, for example, Subbu, my RAM is only 8 GB, but my table size is terabyte. You will get the people who are experienced people. Okay, my RAM size is 8 GB or my RAM size is 16 GB or my RAM size is 24 GB, and I am restricted to SQL Server to only 10 to 15 GB. Okay, but my table size is 200 GB, 300 GB, 400 GB, 500 GB. How it will place all the pages in the cache? Definitely will get one doubt. Correct? Yes or no? Everyone, you will get one doubt. Don't think that much now, sir, as of now. Okay. First thing, initial phase only. Now, when I am trying to read the data, now first it will go to the data cache. It will verify any pages are available or not. Currently, there are nothing pages is there. Now, what it will do? It will go to the MDF file, get the data, placed in the cache, and sends the data to the user. Is it clear, everyone? When you are reading the data, is it clear, everyone, what exactly it is happening? It will do the syntax checks, it will do the semantic checks, so everything it will done. Now, what is happening in the storage level? Okay, let me open. Everyone is looking like a Inception movie only. See, when you perform the select statement, it will go into the form of TDS. Okay, it will go into the. Everyone able to hear, right? No? Yes.
Yes, Subbu.
Okay, thank you. Now see, it will do the command parser. It will do the prepare the execution plan. It will go to the executor. Executor will send request to the access method. Access method sends request to the buffer manager. Buffer manager contains the buffer pools. Buffer pool contains the data cache. Now what it will do? It will go to the cache, data cache. It will verify employee related details are available in the data cache or not. Currently nothing. Now what it will do? It will go to the MDF file or NDF file, get the data, place the copy in the cache, and sends that to the user. Okay, but the pages are still in the cache only. Correct? Who will sit? No one will clean. Forget about cleaning process. Okay. Now this time, next time, for example, same user again it is performing select statement. This time it won't go to the MDF file. Okay, this time it won't go to the MDF file. Being the pages are already available in the cache, it will get the data from the cache itself. It will get the data from the cache itself if the pages are available in the cache. If the pages are available in the cache, it won't go to the MDF file. It will get the data from the cache itself because the pages are already in the cache. Of course, it will validate, sir, because Subbu, in the meantime, the cleanup is happened. Couple of pages has been deleted by some other process. Okay, half of the data in the MDF file, half of the data in the cache. How it will work? It will validate whatever the data is not available in the cache. It will get the data into the cache. Again, it will send what is already available. Those pages will be stay back. It won't copy again, sir. It won't copy from the MDF to again here. In case until unless there is no modification happen, it won't copy. If the modification happen, it will copy again. No worries. Just think high levels or don't go deeper, okay? Because we are not doing all this stuff now. Okay, just think high level. In case whenever I'm performing select statement, it will go to the MDF file. If the pages are not available, it will copy and it will send to the requester. Is it clear, everyone? No, yes. Come on, sir. Respond at least, everyone.
Clear.
Yes.
The first
Yes.
step is clear.
Sorry?
The first step is clear. The
Okay,
select
thank you. Yeah, thank you. Next step. Okay, now see. Now the pages are in the buffer only, right? The pages are buffer. Now see, assume user 2. Assume user 2 started modifying some data. User 2 started modifying the data. User 1 already executed. The pages are available here. Now see, the pages which are in the buffer, which is not yet modified. For example, you not yet modified, sir. Okay, there is no modification happen. Just you copied here, you placed here. Okay, there is no modification happen. Okay, the pages which are in the buffer not yet modified. Okay, those pages we'll call it as a clean page. Clean pages. The pages which are not yet modified in the buffer, those pages will call it as a clean page. Okay, whenever you perform select statement, okay, while you are performing select statement, whatever the pages it is copied to the buffer, all the pages will be clean page only because You are just reading the data. You are not doing any modifications. So this will be clean pages only. What is a clean page? The pages which are in the buffer not yet modified. The pages is not yet modified. Those pages will call it as a clean page. Now, how you can guarantee user 1, user 2, user 3, user 4, user 5 will started accessing the data. They are performing inserts, update, deletes. They started modifying the data. Being the page is already available or the page is not available, sir. For example, okay. Now, when you start modifying the data, when you inserting, updating, deleting, this will be same, sir. Again, okay. Don't think it will be different. Command parser will check the syntax. Optimizer will prepare the execution plan. Executor will send request to the access method. Access method will request to the data cache only. Up to this same for insert, update, delete, whatever you are doing. But what will be the change means, first, it will verify whether the pages is available in the buffer or not. If the pages are not available in the buffer, it will try to copy to the buffer. That time the page is a clean page only. Even for insert also, it will copy because until unless there is no data in the buffer, it start everything. The reads, writes are happening from the buffer only. The reads, writes are happening buffer. Firstly, there is no data in the buffer. Now what it will do? It will go and it will try to get the data. Assume there is no data when you are performing inserts. Now it will get the data for you. It will get the data for you from the MDF to NDF. It is getting the data. Now, once it start writing the information, it will start writing. What it will start 1, 2, okay, Brion, Raj, okay, 3, Lavanya, okay, 4, KMS, 5, something. Now it is start writing the data. Now these pages will call it as a dirty page. Dirty pages. The page which is modified in the buffer, which is not yet moved to the MDF file. The page which is modified in the buffer but not yet moved to the MDF file. Those pages will call it as a dirty pages. Clear, everyone? What is clean page? What is dirty page? Very simple, sir. Clean page is nothing but you not yet modified. What is dirty page? The page which is modified but not yet moved to the MDF file. Still it is not moved to the MDF file. Still it is in buffer only. Those pages will call it as a dirty pages. Got it? No? Yes?
Take it again, Subu. Please repeat.
Okay, see. When you just started inserting the data, means not only insert, if you are updating, if you are deleting, when you just started modifying the pages in the buffer, these pages will call it as a dirty page.
Okay.
When you start modifying the pages in the buffer, when you start modifying the pages in the buffer, those pages will call it as a dirty pages.
Okay.
The pages which is not yet modified, simply staying in the buffer, will call it as a clean page. What is a dirty page? What is a clean page, sir? Very minor. The mostly in the cache, mostly there will be clean pages only. Mostly in the cache, there will be clean pages. But when you are performing inserts, update, deletes, what you will do, you will start loading the data. You will start modifying the data. When you just start modifying the data, these pages will call it as a dirty page.
Okay.
This page will call it as a dirty page. Is it clear, everyone? No, yes. Now you will get one doubt. How this will move, Subbu? Or I can give you one more example, sir. Okay, for understanding dirty page. Assume in the MDF file there is a page. In the cache there is a page. In the cache there is a page. Let me remove it. In the MDF file there is a page. In the cache there is a page. If both the data is not equal, whatever the data in the MDF file, in the page, whatever the data in the cache, okay, if the both data is not equal, then you can also call it as a dirty page only. Again, sir, dirty page concept only in the buffer, not in MDF file, not in NDF file, not in LDF file. Okay, there is no concept called dirty page in the database level. Dirty page concept is available only at the cache level, only RAM level. Only RAM level, there is a concept called dirty page. Got it, everyone? No? Yes. Okay. If the data is not same, so whatever the data in the MDF file, whatever the data in the cache, if both are not equal, then also you can call it as a dirty page only, not in the database or in the cache. For better understanding, means someone has been modified these pages. Many people will connect to your database or in real world. Okay. If someone modified data in the cache, those pages will call it as a dirty pages. Dirty pages. Now, who will move the pages? How it will move? Before it move, what is happening? Everything I will talk tomorrow. Okay. Clear, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next 10 days, ma'am, we'll go little slow only because as I already told you, I am lagging 10 to 15 sessions to the old batch. Okay. Being the plan has been changed. Okay. I will go little slowly for your in the morning sessions. After I complete old batch 43 batch, we'll go on the 2.5 hours only. Is it fine, right, everyone? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep. Thank you. See you tomorrow. I will talk more on the tomorrow how this dirty page will move to the MDF file. Who will take responsibility before it move? What is happening? Okay. I will talk more on those concepts. How to see the dirty pages, how to see the clean pages also I will discuss.
okay, so thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Same time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Subbu.
Yeah. Thank you. Sir.